Been putting in the work on the C10. Finally getting it back to looking like a truck again. A very nice LS swap truck. Working on body lines right now on this fender. Then I'll start tucking and hiding all the wiring I possibly can. Still gotta fix up the inner fender and paint it. This fender over here needs put on, but I've got to run trans lines first. And then after that, we should be real close to running this baby. As in, running it down the road. So, as I am looking at the truck, 1 second please. It's down. It's down. So, I want to put the level on it. And I see my bubble is off because it's actually lower in the rear. So, it's a 2-foot level. Right there is about straight. It's about a 1/4 inch. I would say it's close to an inch too low in the back. Good thing is, these leaf spring hangers can come down an inch, which would lift the truck an inch, which is nice. Also, if you look down that rail, you can see it goes uphill. I put too many washers under that side. That's why this body line is dropped, and that line is way too high. Put 3 in there, man. That's 3/16, and it's like, wow. Way up. But it's not bad. So I'm going to take all them out but one. Only one in there. That should put it somewhat even on both sides. Raise the rear end. It's like 1.5 inches, so it's going to go up. Which will give it, it's either going to be level or slightly raked. Yes, there is stuff that still has to go on the front, such as the other fender, grill shell, hood, headlights, blah 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 blah. But that's not going to bring it down that much, so no problem though. It really helps me visualize. So now that it's back on the ground, the rear ends, I took the mini spool out of it. It's actually sitting over here. Put regular gears back in it so that way the 373s can act a little bit more properly. I lift this thing up. You'd have to use a breaker bar to turn the wheels. That's how tight that is. I said, no, that's not good. That is terrible. Destroy it. Got it out of there. But the one thing about this truck, which is, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this short wheel bed had come off of a, what would you say? I want to say a diesel, but not a diesel, because it's got left and right gas tanks, but I only have the passenger side gas tanks in there. I sort of figured, fat me in here and fat tank of gas over there will equal out. Yeah, right. But then I was like, that's how it'll do. I can just find a really fat chick to sit on the passenger side, and it'll throw the balance over there, so it'll all be good. As you can see sitting there right now, this body is freaking sweet. It is in really, really good shape. There's a couple dents and dings. Getting rid of that drip edge. I hate that. That looks like crap. The second I take it off, it kind of looks like a Dodge. Shh, don't say that. But, yeah, we got the back full of garbage. It's probably leaning it down a little bit. It's not really garbage. Well, yeah, it's garbage. Okay, shut up. But we know what we need to do now. We're going to have to raise the rear end. Actually, that side over there is bottoming out. That's how low it is, which sucks. But, yeah, that 1 inch up, it'll keep it from smacking whatever it's smacking. Yeah, and I am going to probably paint this thing, not with car paint, with oil-based paint. Like Rust-Oleum paint. I know somebody right now going, no, I can't afford a real paint job, sorry. When this is done, I'm seriously consider selling it because of the travel. I want to put it on the Caprice, and I want so many nice things in my head that I want to do to it. I already have shaved door handle kits. I already have bear claw latches. I'm not suiciding them doors though. I like them regular like that on a long body. But like on the 4-door Caprice, suicide back doors look sweet. On a 2-door, let's call it a Tahoe style body, suicide them doors don't look good. These trucks, I don't think suicide doors look good on a C10. I think it looks like crap. But that's my opinion. And if you're here, you're going to enjoy it. But yes, the motor is looking spiffy. I decided to run mass airflow on it. I'm pretty sure I already showed this, but I've got it basically cinched in, plugged in, and it's basically ready to run again. There is a couple of things I would like to address first, though. One is I have to pull this fender back off. I believe I already showed this, but it's darker than the firewall. The other one's the same. So, yeah, and this right here, this piece, this is so stupid, but it's true. From literally right here to wherever you want to take, well, there's a lip. The lip on the underside, this has to be body color. Now, it's stupid, but the reason it has to be body color is when your hood shuts, it shuts on top of here. So though your chrome comes right to this edge, if it's black like this, you're going to see it. I know, I am that anal, but yes, this is going to get painted whatever color the body is. Just this edge all the way through there. This is going to stay black. Everything else is going to stay black. That's just my brain telling me no. But everything else is looking good. I did the trans lines. I'm pretty sure I already showed all this crap because I completely forgot. There won't be a speaker going back in there. I'm still working on the dash. It cracked, so I'm going to have to bevel it a little bit more and put a little bit more putty on it. Not putty, but filler. And it's going to get painted also. What color? I don't know yet. I thought to myself, I said, hey, you know the light blue on there? They make it metallic. So if I just paint the dash and the door panels with that metallic blue, it looks spiffy. Then I went and checked on prices. $28 a pint. So it's like, it was almost $60 for a quart of it in single stage. And I was just like, ugh, $60? I know somebody right now is like, $60, that ain't nothing. It is to me. So shut up. But you can see right here, this truck actually used to be metallic light blue. Or sorry, light blue metallic. I thought this truck was always dark or medium blue. Actually, yeah, right here. Yeah. This door, I think the doors have been replaced. Yeah, this is, what is this? This is 100 grit. Let's see. Oh, that instantly makes me feel better to see all that crappy hoopla come off there. I don't know what this was originally painted with, but I hate it because, of course, it's all cracked up and nasty. So, what I am thinking is seriously knocking all of this stuff. That's the original color, which is the same color as my intake, almost GM blue, but it's probably closer to this medium blue. And I don't want to paint it all back that color, but now I know. Actually, oh man, I don't want to do it. I don't want to say it. Hold on a second. Stepped in some dog dew earlier and tracked it in here. So if you hear me like, it's stinking me to death. I cleaned it out with the shovel, but dang. So, okay, that color is darker. That is safety blue. God forgive me for what I'm about to say. Also called Ford blue. Sorry, I threw up my mouth a little bit. But that's the color I do my springs and stuff, because it matched, you know, my engine and stuff quite a bit. So that safety blue, that is not. Yeah, so okay, that's why I was holding it like that. Okay, and you can see it's quite a bit brighter than this, and it's way brighter than that. But I'm thinking about adding some black to it, turning it this color, or maybe even adding some, or trying to get to this color, which is medium blue. Heck, I can probably get to that pretty easy. Yeah. So add some black to safety blue. We're going to call it safety blue. And paint the whole truck with that. That wouldn't bother me. Not at all. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of thinking of selling it again. So, yeah. Tomorrow's another day. I just wanted to get this on the ground to see how screwed I was on my suspension, because it's been a fight the entire time. So, yeah, jack it up tomorrow, drop the rear leaf, raise it, fix this bed, start working on the drive shaft. Drive shafts over here. We actually cut them at Tedders Creek where I work, which is, I don't know what you'd say. This home garage of mine is the Big Guy. Tedders Creek's where we build all the rat rods. So, as you can see, I like things that are like halfway show car. I like to say they're show car, but halfway show car. And he likes things rat rod. So, two different people building two different ideas, working toward the same goal. Domination. Dang, that scared the crap out of me. Cat fight. But, this is unfortunately the lovely part of my day. I am getting ready to red Scotch-Brite all the inside of these fenders and clean them up. And paint them with single stage, the same as the firewall. Gonna pull the latches, clean them up as best as I can, and put them in black. But this is a lot of work right here. All these little nooks and crannies and cracks and crevices. Oh gosh. My fingers started throbbing the second I picked this up and went toward the fender. But nothing to it but to do it. I'd like to spray these today. Get them somewhere to dry overnight. And then tomorrow I can put them on, hopefully for close to the final time. Got them babies all painted up, ready to go back on tomorrow. Let them dry all night real good. Gun gave me problems at first and I was ready to kill. Put that little drop up there. Won't be able to see it once it dries and darkens. But I think I'm about done for today. Tomorrow, after that stuff dries, I can put it on both sides and it'll look like a full-size truck again. Do still need to lift the back though. Might do that later. Inner fenders are painted. This one looks like total garbage. It's just the way it was scraped and scratched up. Couldn't really do much about it, so just gonna run it as is. Driver's side, passenger side. Passenger side one's clean. Still got scratch and dings and dents, so they are what they are. They're just inner fenders. Let me tell you what, you would never think an inner fender would change the look of a vehicle so much. Or shall I say the engine bay so much. It is so clean. There's only one problem. You really need to put these things on before you put your fenders on. Because I got to jack this thing up a mile high, pull the wheels off, and then stuff the fenders in. I've been fighting with this one for about 2 hours. I am freaking done for tonight before I get angry. This one tomorrow, probably need to hit that steering shaft a little bit of paint and whole steering box. But yeah, we're moving along. Got my fans basically wired up. I just got to run a power and a key switch. I am running my electric fans just off a temperature switch on the radiator, 160 degree. Same as the motor, 160 degree. Keep everything nice and cool. Fender gap looks pretty good. Still gotta put the bolt in the bottom and in the door. Make sure the door opens right and everything. These are bolted on up here on both sides. I just tightened them up and said screw it. I can adjust from back there. Still have to completely adjust that one, but it is looking very, very better than a lot of stuff. Let's just say that.